So I have a feeling we'll be back out here.
Something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Apologies, sir, but the atmospheric complex is on complete lockdown. No one's allowed in or out until the murder investigation's concluded.
Do you have any idea who I am? I could bury you under 6 tons of paperwork before you had the time to cry out
God,
for
it's a
your
Kevin.
supervisor.
I'm sure you could, but we fed our last box of grievance forms into the incinerator a few months ago. Is there anything I can do for you in the meantime?
I cannot believe this.
Okay, and I'm not entirely sure. I have a feeling from the... Oh, what's going on with the map? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. I have a feeling we're going to be back here because it looks like we're going to be going to a lot of different terrains. So I don't know if we really need to do too much looting quite yet. That being said, loot. Let's poke around a little bit. Oh, there's a bunch of Rizzo stuff. Oh, that may be the Spectrum Brown. These ships look pretty cool. Nice. Mark III. Now, we have Mark IIIs, right? What's the DPS on this? Whoa. Yeah, I think Mark IV is the new one, so I don't... I don't think we need to worry too much about that yet. Until we start seeing Mark IVs, I think our current gear is going to be fine.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Rude. Security Blade Hyper. Karklar, right? Did the max level increase with the DLC? I heard the DLC has increased the max level to 33. I know there's some kind of increase in the DLC. I'm not sure what it is quite yet. Ooh. Ouch. DLC is shot right now. Oh, it's because we're thirsty. Let's go to here. There we go.
Spent at the Grand Colonial?
How many hours is the DLC supposed to be? I'm not sure. Thank you. And what are you? Commemorative whatever? Necklace. I'll take that. Apparently I'm a thief now.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Like your hat. Hi, janitor. Oh, is this Spectrum Brown? Iceberg aged whiskey. Please. Take those. Thank you.
Praise accepted.
Scuzzbud, thank you for the 5 gift bomb, dude. I appreciate it.
Oh my stars. This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Cohh.
Oh, is this like a tram system? What is this thing? Add drone.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Hey, bud.
No, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Heller.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
All right, I want to see this murder. Let's do this.
It really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her cereals.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
A dissident?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here. Eridanos is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
Of course, you are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous.
Are there any dissidents in chat right now? Probably. Probably many dissidents in chat right now. Somebody said, is there a stop aiming guns at people button? Yeah, it's just hold R. And there we go. Cool.
Ooh, feels like I'm breathing rich people air.
Our body's so cute.
The murder has inflicted severe emotional trauma on me. I demand a room upgrade.
Hey, Silverlinks.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
And look at those hats.
Welcome to the Grand Colonial. Please make yourself at home.
With Halcyon Helen gone, does that mean Spencer Woolrich will get all her roles?
I certainly hope not. That man doesn't even act as well as I do.
The crime scene's awaiting, Inspector. Can't believe something like this could happen in my hotel. When I found her, I was just hoping she had a little too much to drink, but all the grievous bodily injury adds up, I suppose.
She was lying in a pool of blood, and your first thought was, I wonder if she's drunk?
Hey, Byzantines and restraint aren't two words that often go together. Wouldn't be the first blood-soaked, unconscious party goer I've come across. Anyway, I'm sure you've got questions.
You want to give me details on how you came across the body?
Sure, I'd taken to checking the barroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand. Found her right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period. Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
Did you kill Helen? You can tell me if you did. It'll be our secret.
What? No! Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse. I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen's serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day.
Any idea why Helen would have been in the ballroom after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling?
He is Hookin.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Did you see Helen on the day of her death?
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing? No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
I think we both know that you're itching to gossip.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises with the profit of profitability, and didn't see her come back. A little on the suspicious side, I think. Seemed especially strange, seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
Okay. What's the deal with the profit of profitability? Is she a guest?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Why didn't Helen and Prophet get along?
As far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the Prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more.
Oh.
I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. I just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
Got any idea who might have wanted to do Helen in?
Everyone's got theories. I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
Okay.
my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. Oh dear. I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have a registered room key. If you've lost your key, why don't you pay the hotel concierge a visit? I'm sure she can get you a new one. Then you can come back, and I'll service all of your vertical needs.
I'll service all of your vertical needs. Any plans to play Outriders when it comes out on the 1st of April? Yes. I am definitely planning on playing Outriders. Yep. I played the demo, and I was pleasantly surprised by how much I liked it. And I am definitely planning on doing at least the main story playthrough, and if I'm still enjoying it after that, I will probably dive into the end game and see how that goes. Planning on playing with subs and high token holders from the community, and a lot of solo as well. What about Disco Elysium Final Cut? Oh god, yes. I have been wanting to play Disco Elysium for a long time. I tried to play Disco Elysium, but after reading for 4 hours straight and my throat being on fire, I decided that I couldn't do it due to all the reading. However, it's releasing with a full voiceover cast, including the narrator. So as soon as that comes out, we will definitely be doing a full playthrough of Disco Elysium. Shock ASU with a 5 months, 75 years, decades, 75 times. I wish I beat out Nuriel in the race to grab Cohh's whiskey, Cohh T from our mod Shock ASU, celebrating 75 months today. Thank you, man. 75 months you've been here. I appreciate that, dude. It's a long time to put up with me. Thanks, buddy. Can I talk to you?
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are suspect. Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. Do you have my room key?
Yes. No. I don't yet, but I will, Inspector, sir. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. I'm sure it'll be ready for you by the time you've examined the crime scene. I believe Constable Keene should be waiting for you in the grand ballroom.
Okay. Didn't see it on my way in.
Oh, the ballroom's right behind the tower elevators. Swing a left or a right, then cut through the crowd of spectators. You can't miss it.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, warned her. I caught that too.
If you...
Hey, Murasaki Kimono. How you doing today, bud? Ooh.
Black hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aetherwave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
I'm guessing you're talking about... Is it directions to the spa?
Are you talking about that program? What was it called? Perspiring Your Way to Productivity? No, what I have is much more invigorating.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
This looks like a scope modified with a computing device.
I work with the materials to which I have access. Halcyon has no shortage of rifles. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Enhance! So it's a magnifying glass.
Yes. It's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Cool, look at this. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the Discrepancy Amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues throughout Eridanos. Be sure to equip the Discrepancy Amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue your hunt for Helen's killer. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use the Discrepancy Amplifier's scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in and the scope and press the Interact button to analyze it. First of all, leave the body.
Captain, please show a little respect.
Okay. So looking at the scene, the only thing we have is a body and a broken bottle. Huh. Thought there'd be more. Oh.
The Discrepancy Amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The Discrepancy Amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the Discrepancy Amplifier. The Discrepancy Amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Okay, let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record? Taste the dirt.
I'm all for taking pointless risks, but that's just disgusting.
It tastes earthy, with faint woody and fruity undertones. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
I'm seeing some purpleberry in this dirt. Amplifier analysis?
Excellent observation, Inspector. The following compounds have been detected. Purpleberry residue, nitrogen-rich fertilizer, common grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Cool. Okay, I don't know if we have any new perks. Let's see. This is mostly like a heavy guns run, so I wonder if we have... After killing an enemy, your weapon sway and accuracy penalties while moving are reduced to 0 for a short time. That could be cool. 30% damage while under the health there. All area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. Plus 10 to dialogue skills. Oh, when you have no companions in your party. I always have companions with me. Significantly reduces the weight of consumables. Hoarder. 15% health restored per kill. Ooh. Reduces the penalties to accuracy when moving.
Praise accepted.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take order. Babyface, thank you for the 5 gift bomb, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we also got some skills. Our current skills are pretty good with the stuff we have on. Oh, they upgraded. So now we can go up to 150. I think they added that in the last one, didn't they? Yeah, every skill can go up to 150 now. Inserting a new mod has a 100% chance of recovering the existing mod. That's good. We have 10 points available. Whenever a companion kills an enemy, the party gains critical chance plus 20 for 5 seconds. That seems really good. Inspiration. How about heavy weapons? Heavy weapon reload speed is 30% higher. Yeah, let's work on that. Let's get that up. Yep. That's good. Because this weapon we have is badass. I'm digging the heavy weapons. Okay. Cool. Great. How we doing here? Do you have any points for you guys? No. And no. Okay. And what weapons are you using? Using light machine gun Mark III. We need to put some mods in that. But okay. I think are they both using Mark IIIs? Oh wait, you use pistols. Pistols and melee, and you use melee for your special ability and mostly the guns. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Great. Okay. What gun are you using, Ellie? A bolter pistol 3.0. All right. What if I should give her this? This is just more DPS. Is there any particular reason she has to use a pistol? I don't think so. She doesn't have to use a pistol, does she? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Hell King. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by today. Thank you. This is the brand new DLC. Yeah, this DLC is, I think, coming out today. We're playing thanks to an early look from Obsidian. All right, let's do a quick look around this room. Just make sure there's nothing going on. Some of our armor has a nice little buff on it that makes it so objects we can use are highlighted. That. Spectrum Brown. What does Spectrum Brown do? Let's take a look. Spectrum Brown is the newest Spectrum flavor. Adds brown to the rainbow. Okay. We should probably try some. All right, nothing out of the ordinary up here. Nothing hidden under the seats. Can't go in there yet. Okay, I think we're gonna go check into our suite.
Timeline.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Oh,
you think these people have never seen a corpse before?
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Was she trying to spell the name of her killer?
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Praise accepted.
Shinigami Senpai with the 20 gift bomb. My dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. Isn't Black Hole Birdie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anybody else I should know about?
Accessing guest database B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note of this for later, Amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks. Oh, it makes me feel better. Yeah. Breaketh one. That is a good point, dude. That is a good point. Give me just 1 second. Let's say early look, thanks to Obsidian in the title. There we go. So now people know we're actually playing it a little bit early. Okay, great. Were there any other clues? I don't think so. Just kind of.
How awful! I left my favorite jacket in there.
Oh, the horror. That's the gun she was using. A needler. Fillable with a wide variety of fast-acting combat chemicals. Ooh. Hey, Cohh, what do you use to swap between KVM on computers? Well, I use 2 different ones. I use 2 keyboard and 2 mice for my streaming and gaming PC. Hello.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
My girl. There we go. Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Or maybe she was hiding somebody? Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
We've got some kind of productivity guru here, right? What's her deal?
Her deal? Not making them. I'd laugh at my own comment, but everyone knows there's no bigger joke than the prophet of profitability herself.
Ooh.
Didn't you hear Helen's interview? That woman is the definition of humbuggery. Anyone who gives her the time of day is a right fool. I mean, Spencer Woolrich has taken several of her productivity seminars, and look where it got him. Don't waste your time.
So we know from the bellhop that she was seen with that prophet the day before she died. Like, that's the last person they saw Helen with. Helen's co-star, Woolrich. Have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only 2 people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it.
Wow.
Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Ooh, that's enough gossip for now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What's the penthouse have to offer?
twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Okay. Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk much about the lower levels.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant, either.
Whoa. You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
The one door. The Chamber of Secrets. I know, right?
If you're sure.
Okay. Want to check if my room is ready.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Okay. Hey, Kick-Ass. Good morning, bud. The one door to rule them all, Hessie one. I think that's really it.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
The puzzle hedges in the orchard? Okay.